Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Hits one! He's pulled off a fine save.
João Cancelo sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Konsa, and it's played forward. He spotted the run and played him, and the shot! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Pedri, Rafinha, Pedri, De Jong. Could be a chance here. Pedri, timely intervention. Rodgers. Barcelona are working the ball as only they can.
Well, we're seeing a better spell of passing here, Peter, so
we are.
You're getting some short, crisp passing and much more purpose behind it.
And they're keeping the ball.
Well, in some way, that qualifies as good defence too, doesn't it?
McGinn. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. João Cancelo. So it is still 0-0. Rafinha. Kamara did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Now it's Watkins. In with the challenge. A real chance to break. Brought forward. What does he try from here? Cross from Rafinha. Pedri gives chase. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Hoists it forward. Now they can break here. Now it's Buendia. Buendia gets it out to the wing. João Cancelo. Rafinha. Now it's Lewandowski. Rafinha. And they've been caught. It goes for goal! Can it has a hit! Goal! Barcelona! That was easy. Almost too easy.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
A 1-0 lead established.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Rafinha. Lewandowski. Lewandowski opts to play it back. Lindelof. Koundé drives it forward. Now it's Rafinha. Camera. Chance to break. He's through the middle. He's on his way. Hits one! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Pedri plays it forward. And it's Lewandowski. Out to the right. Back into the middle. And a shot! The ball's loose, and he's after it. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Cash. Konsa.
Villa
are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Going through. Watkins goes through the middle.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Forward it goes. Rafinha. And here's Lewandowski. Petri is onto it and can take it up. Oh, real danger here. And there's the end of the first half. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, it hasn't exactly gone to plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Aston Villa need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
No way through there. Petri. Beautifully done. Rafinha. Camera.
Barcelona really are almost trying to pass the ball through a brick wall at the moment. You can see the sense of anxiety has now shifted to the stands.
And it's been taken straight back. De Jong. De Jong! Rodgers tries to get it forward quickly. It's a promising ball. He's got away. Oh, that had to be more accurate. And they've been caught out here. Abraham! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
And that's been levered clear. McGinn. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Buendia is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning. De Jong. De Jong. Rafinha. Torres attempts a clearance.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Buendia. Araujo battles to win it back.
Barcelona have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. It's got through to him. Lindelof. Someone looks like he's in need of protection here.
Well, there's certainly a coordinated attempt to shut him down, which is, I suppose, a natural...
Has a pop! That's a half-decent try.
Well, I suppose it wasn't the worst attempt if you consider how far out he was.
Well, there's going to be another change here. Koundé drives it forward. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Buendia breaks on here. Now it's Watkins. It's got through, has a hit! And that has been clubbed away. Konsa.
Aston Villa are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
He's in! Watkins has given away a free kick. Konsa. Tielemans. Barkley.
Aston Villa are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Barkley doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Yamal. Douglas Luiz.
Barcelona probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
It has got through to him. Cut out in the nick of time. Dani Olmo. Driving on now. What can they conjure from here? Not offside that time. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. And that will be the final act. One goal settled it. A tense and exciting game that just got away. Your final thoughts, Jim?
It's just a bad day at the office, Peter. They look below par in all areas, and it has to be cause for genuine worry.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. So that's got things underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Frankie de Jong is another brilliant prospect to come out of the Dutch system. He's someone I see as a real pivot in the team. His position is obviously central and deep in midfield, and he'll be providing the creative and incisive passes.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Pedri. Rafinha. Pedri. Kubasi. Rafinha. Pedri. Rafinha. De Jong. And here's Lewandowski. Now surely. He's had a shot!
Well, I'm starting to see much more movement off the ball now, Peter, which is obviously a big plus.
And surely more options then for the man on the ball.
Well, you would think so, and I think also we're going to see them just wear their opposition down and force mistakes. They can be quite relentless.
Abraham, room for a shot. He's gone for it! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Buendia is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Big chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Buendia certainly caught it well enough, but that was never really going to trouble the keeper.
Rafinha. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Pedri. Now it's Buendia. Rodgers. He's through. Defenders on the back foot. Lewandowski threads one through. He's got options out wide. Oh, shooting chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
De Jong certainly did his utmost to keep that down, but he couldn't quite engineer the right control.
Lindelof. Lewandowski. Oh, great ball! Goes for goal! Goal! Barcelona!
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
He's gone for it! He's done very well to get to that.
Abraham sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Pedri. Firmine. Rafinha. Not offside that time. Cash goes looking. Rafinha. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. De Jong. It's a loose ball. Now it's Lewandowski. Barcelona have it. Hits one! Camera. Buendia. Konsa. De Jong. Looking to break out here. He's through the middle. He gets past his man. Tries a shot! Look in. Dashing forward at pace. Konsa. Tried to play it through. The referee's awarded a free kick. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. He could be in, has a pop! He's missed, but not by that far.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Torres plays it forward. Rodgers. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. And it's played forward. Could move up a gear here. And it's Lewandowski. Good challenge, he just stood firm. It could be in here. Now it's Watkins. Is there any support? He might not need it. The assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. And it's half-time here. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
The action has already resumed here.
Aston Villa need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
And here's Lewandowski.
That's just very well played. He can hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Finds himself eased off the ball. And help's available out wide. Oh, good interception.
Firmine.
De Jong.
Firmine.
Pedri. And once more they can't get through. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Rafinha finds himself offside. Oh, terrible miss. Lewandowski! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
Kamara. Who's ball? Who's going to get that? Whistle's gone, that's foul. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. Now it's Lewandowski. He's had that put on a plate. Has a go! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
McGinn really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
He hits it! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break. Firmine.
Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now? Well, Araujo has given away a free kick. Now it's Watkins. Cash with the slide tackle there. Kamara. McGinn. He's got away with one there.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Now it's Lewandowski. It's come through. Lewandowski. Cash. Done very well to intervene. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Watkins is on the end of some really unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Ferran Torres.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Koundé cuts it out. Dani Olmo tries to get it forward quickly. Tielemans. Oh, nice touch. Watkins. Now it's Tielemans. And here comes the corner. And it's been taken short. Oh, sweet feet.
Aston Villa are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Shoots! They've done it! Two to the good! They have breathing space! What about that, Jim Beglin?
Lewandowski has been menacing, and when you get a defence that's beginning to look a little bit disjointed, then he's exactly the type of character that's going to punish you, and he did exactly that.
Barcelona could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, some fans are already on their way out, so that to me says everything, Peter.
Going for goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Onana. And it's Barkley. Ferran Torres. Elliott. Abraham gets on the end of it. Abraham, he's in! Ferran Torres. And time is up. Well, much worthy industry, but that alone simply not enough. They are beaten by the better side. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Aston Villa really were sleepwalking in central defence, and the alarm just never went off.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
que manda,